Hello everybody, check it out. Whoa. It's back to business. What's going on? Compound interest stock guy. What are you gonna do? Compound your info. Listen to my lingo. So yeah, in this video we're gonna be talking about Aphria. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Appreciate it. Got a lot more subscribers coming lately. I think this is the year gonna get to 1,000 subscribers, and then that's when the channel's gonna blow up. That's my opinion. So yeah, stay tuned. Gonna talk about Aphria. So Aphria did some revenues. I'll get into that. I want to do my disclaimer. This is not financial advice. It's just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about. Buy or sell for your own research, due diligence, and you like the investments you're pursuing. And yeah. So Aphria, that was a pretty big shitter on the whole cannabis industry. 98 million losses. So I'm going to give it a report card score, right? Because that's just what I do. I created the cannabis financial report card score because a lot of people don't understand these companies' financials. And a lot of them are trash, straight up. A lot of them are trash. And that's where I come in. I give people some knowledge so they can make informed decisions with their hard-earned money. They can look at the charts, find the 52-week lows, and make money. So that's kind of what I do. And so with Aphria, 98 million, right, in net losses. So how much revenue did they do? 152 million. So they got about 100 million in distribution revenue and about 55 million in cannabis revenue. So they're a pretty big player in the rec market. A lot bigger than Chronos. What's this? Cove by Chronos. This thing's badass though. If you're a badass mofo and you want to get a pre-roll, because sometimes the pre-rolls aren't very good. Weed, right? You're going to get better stuff if you get a 1/8 or, half ounce or whatever. But unless you get daily special or... but yeah, I'm not a fan. I won't buy the daily special. I like re-up. But anyways, enough about that. So let's just stop so I can get straight to business. So 98 million net losses, and also EBITDA of 8.8 million. Not bad. Better than the last. But 8.8 million in EBITDA. 152 million. One of the best cannabis revenues, right? Better than Cannabis growth. It's similar revenues to, True Leaf, GTII, Cure Leaf. Those guys are doing close to 100 million USD. They're probably, when they report soon, they're going to be doing 120 million, close to that. And then with the grassroots, you're talking probably like 200 million for Cure Leaf actually. So yeah, Cure Leaf's going to be crazy. I think I need to buy 100 shares of Cure Leaf. I got a bit of money in my in some spots, so I might need to get 50 or 100 shares just to get it before that thing explodes. Because if it goes to the NASDAQ or NYSE in time when there's legalization, people are going to pay handsome. Even though there's a lot more shares than that, I don't like that. I like True Leaf's financials a lot better and their share structure, but that's life. So again, with Aphria, summaries, 152 million, 98 million net loss because impairment costs, 64 million in impairment from some of their global entities that they've had for quite a few years, and now they're just kind of having to write them down. It's called goodwill. Goodwill's bullshit, straight up. Compound interest tells you the real. Goodwill is bullshit. I've been saying that stuff about Aurora for years. Nobody listened. How much millions and billions have Aurora and Canopy written down. How many? How many millions and billions? Hey, they're still institutionally owned and big backed, so you know they kind of get a free pass, and some of the smaller caps get annihilated. But that's life. So again, I'll give them a report card score of you know, it sounds weird, C plus, because 98 million net loss. But I mean, the revenues are really good, and there's EBITDA. They're also raising 100 million in rate at the money with CANNACORD and another broker. So that's the deal. I mean, it's probably gonna hurt the share price but you know, if you follow at Benjamin Smith on Twitter, follow him. You know, he said some really cool things. He said, you know, it's getting them closer to cash flow positive, you know, by writing this stuff down. So, you know, it is what it is. Erwin Simon's probably doing the right thing by doing this. So it is what it is. But yeah, they need to get better revenues. They need to cut costs down because they're spending too much money within their business. But, you know, they're definitely a big mover in the cannabis global operations. So, you know, in, you know, maybe 2021, they're going to be doing $1 billion. Maybe in 2022, like 1.2, 1.5 billion. You know, you're talking maybe in like 2022, maybe like 1.5, 1.7 billion, you know, who knows, in 2024, maybe they're doing 2 billion, right? So, I mean, Aphria is not a bad company, in my opinion. I do have October call options. I mean, it's definitely a hit when they take that 98 million net loss, but I'm not going to sell it right today. I think it may go down a lot further, maybe to like $4, $4.50, $4.25 USD, and then people will start picking it up. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll pick up some call options for cheap, and yeah, for long expirations, maybe like November, December, January. So anyway, C plus. I mean, there's definitely a case that you could say, oh yeah, they're worth like a C minus or stuff because all that big net loss. But they also did EBITDA, so you know it is what it is. Their revenues are pretty big too. So compound interest, giving you the raw, giving you the legit things that you're not gonna find out there. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Until next time, shaka, peace. I'm out.